Wednesday again, so welcome back to Board Engineers. Got my whiskey here. So what I'm doing today, you might wonder why I'm standing outside in front of this gate and holding a standard exterior door lock. Well, I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to actually put this standard doorknob with a keyed lock on it on my gate. Might go really well, might be a failure. Stay tuned to find out. Okay, to start with, so that way I can actually get this to work correctly. I could just go ahead and attach it to this point because I got a nice solid point here, which I hate these type of locks, so that's why I'm replacing it. I'm actually going to go ahead and attach a board here. It's also going to help me close my gap, so that way I have a little bit more room to work with installing this, because I don't have a ton of tolerance with this. That's the downside about using one of these locks outside, which could cause a problem potentially, but I'll let you guys know as I go and how it works out. And also, I'll let you do a checkup after about a year to how all this thing's holding up. So it should be fun. Let's get started. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to just use these to kind of give myself a little bit of idea how much I want to shim this board off. I'm only going to put one screw in for now to make sure that everything stays where I want. Maybe I'm probably going to put a second screw in actually. Maybe not. I'll probably go ahead and put a second screw in so it doesn't move. I didn't want to put too many in while I'm doing this, so that way I have a little bit of adjustability as I go pretty easily. Okay, the one thing you want to check it whenever you're buying one, if you're going to do this project, is check it to make sure that your gate latch actually fits your fence depth. You don't want to buy something that's not going to work, or you're going to have to do additional notching. You might not be able to get away with it, but at least it gives you an option to get the right one right off the bat. Okay, the next step, you want to locate where you want your handle. So kind of line this area up. I kind of cheat. I mean, you could mark it, pin maybe. I just go ahead and line this up. Get that started through there. And then I'm going to go ahead and drill it out. So this is with a 2 1/8 of an inch hole saw. So kind of have some fun. It's not quite deep enough to dig through this 2x4, so gotta knock some of this out. If you don't have one of these that undoes like this, you have the older style. These are awesome. Okay, just gonna use this bit. It's gonna help me line up and this bad boy up. Overlap this. We're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna take my knife, center this hole, and mark it. So that's drilled. Let's test fit this bad boy, make sure it fits in there right. Looks pretty good. A little bit bigger bit than we probably needed, but got plenty of room for it to move around. It's not going to hang up or anything, which is kind of important in this process. Don't need any extra issues. So I'll make sure I'll see how this cuts. Shuts. It's going to be tight, which is what we want. Probably notch it a little bit. Right here, it's a little tight, but some of that's probably because of that gate latch. But I'm going to notch it just a hair with that chisel, so that way you got some additional room. You can see I had to take that picket off. You know the advice I gave you the first of the video? Yeah, that's key. The thing is I measured it when I bought this before I'd finished picketing everything. Some of these boards were trimmed. That happened to be one of them, so something key to think about. And what was problem was is these would come in contact together, but I couldn't, like, turning this did not unlock and lock this gate latch, which is kind of crucial for what I want this for. So we'll keep going. I guess if it was just a standard lock, then it might have stretched a little bit more, but I'll just have to notch that trim piece a little bit more. Not a big deal. So let's keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this doorknob. Go ahead and put this on here, as well as these pieces here. Go ahead and line these all up in here. Okay, it's a little bound up. Not too bad. Well, maybe a little bit more than I thought. There we go. So I should be able to lock all that in there. So what it is because I haven't notched this yet, it's a little tight. It's pulling this whole knob this direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch this out a little bit with that chisel, and then it should fit a little bit better, and then we should have plenty of room to go ahead and work on this side, get this side done, and then screw it all together, and we should be good. Seems to fit easier. Awesome, that went in there a lot easier. Seems a lot smoother this time. So that's good. There are little screws that come with this. I don't really like those little screws because they're really not deep enough for what I want for something outdoors. So I'm going to go ahead and center this where I want it. Tighten it down with some little bit longer screws. So that way they're a little tighter. There we go. That's quite nice. I have to loosen this so that way I can get this in a little bit farther. I would just take this thing all the way off, but I got dogs that like try to sneak out of the yard, so that doesn't exactly help the situation. So what I want to do, line the strike plate up. So I'm just gonna mark right there, mark right there. The doorknob doesn't work yet, and I kind of have some spots that I can drill between. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that drill bit switched over, and then we're ready to go. Did I mention how much I hate woodworking? Hate it.
You ever get my chainsaw?
Yeah.
Notch it like a post.
You hear the person in the background, it's my neighbor being a smart ass. He's kind of good at that, not offering a lot of good criticism or anything useful. About like normal. Recommend putting one in at a time because I might be off, you never know.
Understatement.
Understatement. It went right where it's supposed to.
Yeah, you're off a little bit.
It's a lot easier. There we go. Grab the other screw. Put that in there. I gotta trim that board over there, and then we should be good. Okay, well, development. Got it done. Well, my hinges let it go a little too far. I mean, it looks like it works, except for push hard, it goes past. I mean, it kind of stops. I mean, if your gate stopped, it didn't swing past 90, or past your stop point, then it wouldn't be a big deal. So what I'm getting ready to do, so I'm just going to take a board and anchor it right here. So first, what I'm going to do, give me a couple screws. So we're good now. I'll probably end up making a metal bracket because I really don't like that piece of wood out there, or I'll cut something full length in the long run. But that works for right now. So this gate's finally done. That's the end of the episode for today. If you like this video, please like it, so that way we can get some more views coming up. We can start doing some cooler things, as well as subscribe. Whiskey Wednesday for you. Hope you enjoyed this. Comment that you want more videos like this, you want me to see different things, you got questions, just let me know. Have a